Well, I'm back here in the Texas Panhandle. Today I'm at Lake Allen Henry, near a small little town of Justisburg. This is the Sam Wahl Recreation Area. They have 33 campsites here. Some of them are electric and water, and others are primitive. Along the way, we're going to review each campsite, see which ones are best suited for level, for RV camping and tent camping, and which ones have the best access to the lake for fishing. Stick around to the end and I'll reveal which one I think is the best campsite. Let's go! So, site number one. It does have water and electric. Fire ring, covered picnic table, lantern hook. It's nice. Trash cans. It's a pretty good big site. It's a pretty big area that you can pull in here. It's right next to the boat ramp. That's the boat ramp right there. The bathrooms are right through over there. Not too far. So yeah, you could get a big RV in here. Water and electric, so definitely car camp. And there's even places for tents here. So site number one, I like it. Challenge yourself, don't play it safe. Find your soul in an open space. Campfire smoke and sky so wide. Freedom's the flame that burns inside. Stay out to sea, play your part. Carry on with the campfire heart. Push your limits, embrace the skies. Adventure lives where the wild wind flies. Stay outdoorsy, forever free. Living wild with you and... So site two has a water access, albeit, it'll be a little bit of a billy goat, but you can definitely get to the water from here. A little bit of a walk, but it's not bad. Little hill. Got another little access to the water down this side. It's even steeper than that other way. But as you can tell, the fishing dock's right there. But site two is a pretty good site. It's big. It's a big site. It'd be difficult to get a long RV in here as far as that making that turn right here. You'd have to turn all the way around. There is right here next to it. I don't know if that's a day use area. It's not marked that way, but yeah, site two, you could do car camping here, tents, small RV, definitely get it in there. Almost like a little overflow area or something, but I'm for sure you could probably tent camp right here for sure, car camp even if you needed to. Site two, it's a big site. And it has water access. Yeah, site three is real close to site four. You could get a small RV in here, but it's not very level as far as going up. The nose of your vehicle would be going up. There are a couple small tent areas you could put here. Car camping, doable. Nice parking area over here by the trash cans, kind of. So you can probably even put a tent there if you wanted. But site three, water and electric.
Well, Site 4 is definitely large enough for an RV, any size RV. Yeah, you could get just about any kind of RV in here. Bus, fifth wheel. Very level. Right next to the boat ramp, and of course you can see the showers in the background there. But Site 4, water and electric. Hey, Site 5, water access, difficult level. You know, it's doable, but you have to climb down the little cliff there. The site itself, y'all, is very secluded, wrapped in trees. So very nice and private that way. Good wind breaks. The wind, you can hardly feel the wind in here. But this Site 5, y'all, very close to Site 6, which is right back there. So, if you're hanging out with a group, you got 6, 7, 5, 6, and 7 are real close to each other. This site, if you're good at backing, you can back an RV in here. You'd have to, back it in right here and leave it on the road. So you'd be blocking your road pretty much. I mean, you could back it into right here. There is a grade. It's not bad, but it does go up that way. But level the other side to side. Tents, yeah, there's probably a couple places you could put a tent here, but not great tent area. But yeah, doable. Site number 5, water and electric.
Hit the trail at the break of day. Backpack loaded, I'm on my way. No map needed when your soul's aligned. Nature's your compass and a peaceful mind. Challenge yourself, embrace the wild. Climb that ridge like a reckless child. Campfire smoke.
So Site 6 is not on the water, but you do have a pretty good view of the lake from here. It's real close to Site 7. So, maybe if you're hanging out with some people, it's a small site, y'all. That's just the only way to describe it. It's small. You might be able to put a tent here. And car camping, yeah, you could do it probably, but it's a small site. It's level.
Campfire smoke in the sky so wide. Freedom's a flame that burns inside. From red rock heat to the whispering snow. Footsteps steady, I'm letting go. Pushing our limits just to feel alive. Carry that spark that helps us thrive. Challenge yourself, don't play it safe. Find your soul in an open space. Campfire smoke in sky so wide. Freedom's the flame that burns inside. Stay Outdoorsey, play your part.
Wow, site number 7, y'all. Woo! It's beautiful, beautiful view, and man, that's the fishing area right there. I mean, if you're here for fishing, that's not a bad campsite right there. Wow, you have a lot of room to fish there. Okay, so the campsite though, you know, it's not an RV site. It's pretty big, but you would not be able to get a big RV in here. I'll show you what I'm talking about. You have all that area, but honestly, you'd have to come in and make a big turn and, you know, maneuver your rig in and out to get it in here. And here's the next thing. Unless you're up here, that's the only semi-level area there is at this site. It's and it still has a grade to it. This area down here, that's pretty steep. That's at least probably a 4 or 5 foot grade drop from here. But site 7, y'all, definitely could put tents here. Car camping, yeah, great car camping spot. And then man, great fishing area. Site 7.
Boots hit the trail at the break of day. Backpack loaded, I'm on my way.
Well, site number 8. It's got a really nice view of the lake down this little walking trail. Pretty level site. It's a turnaround. See, you got to turn. You'd have to come in and turn around right here. You know, you wouldn't be able to get a long rig in here. Car camping, absolutely perfect. It's level. Water and electric. And you have a little bit of a view of the lake there. I mean, I like site number 8, y'all. It's a good one.
Wheels on the dirt, hear the mountain hum. Sun on my back and the silence comes. Tent gets hitched beneath the pines. Evening lights through canyon lines. Challenge yourself, embrace the wild. Sleep under the stars once in a while.
Well, site number 9. It's pretty level. Be good car camping site. Water and electric. Fire ring, covered patio table. But you're not very close to the water here. So, site number 9.
Find your soul in an open space. Campfire smoke and sky so wide. Freedom's the flame that burns inside. Stay outdoorsey, play your part. Carry on with the campfire heart. Push your limits, embrace the skies. Adventure lives where the wild wind flies.
Okay, site 10. You have a pull-through area right here. You could pull in a small rig, probably. Car camping, yeah. It's not perfectly level, but you could get a level. It's a pretty small site, and it's okay level, but not perfect. Water and electric.
Boots hit the trail at the break of day. Backpack loaded, I'm on my way. No map needed when your soul's alive. Nature's your compass and a peaceful mind. Challenge yourself, embrace the wild. Climb that ridge like a reckless child. Campfire smoke and the sky so wide. Freedom's the flame that burns inside.
Well, the wind's picked up a little bit, so hope you can hear me okay. Hey, we're at site number 11, and I'm really liking this site, y'all. Has a nice long drive. Yeah, you'd have to be good at backing the trailer in, but you could definitely back any long rig in here that you want. Water and electric, fire ring, nice little rock feature here with some block from the wind. But look at this, y'all. You have views all the way around here. Look at that. The lake's right there. And then on this side over here is the lake down there. Can't really see it from right here, but hey, but here's the cool thing about this site, y'all. Look at this. I mean, you have a nice, easy trail to go down to the day use area. Great place to fish. You can swim from there. Bunch of kayak. Yeah, a lot of opportunities here at site number 11, y'all. So this is the day use area. Yeah, I can see where you could use put a kayak in here, maybe even swim, but definitely good fishing. Lots of that lake access right here, and you're just right by lake site 11 and 12 with this lake access right here. Nice area. If you have a kayak, I think that'd be cool. Put it in right there. You have lots of areas to fish around here. Look at all that. And then let me show you, just right up there. See that? That's site 11, right there.
Boots hit the trail at the break of day. Backpack loaded, I'm on my way. No map needed when your soul's alive. Nature's your compass and a peaceful mind. Challenge yourself, embrace the wild. Climb that ridge like a reckless child. Campfire smoke and the sky so wide. Freedom's the flame that burns inside. Wheels on the dirt, hear the mountain hum.
Site 12 is the tricky one. You'll probably do a tent setup right here. If you got creative, you might be able to back your car camper in right here. But definitely not an RV site. It's just not level at all, and it's not very big. It does have water and electric. But you can see my truck. I guess it's probably 5 foot up right there, elevation. So it's a pretty good grade right there. Yeah, I mean, you could put a car camper pretty level right here, right there, definitely. It's not bad. Pretty secluded site. That's one of the things I like about it. Definitely could put a car camper in that area over in there. Not bad at all. Tents, yes, you could put some tents there. So, you know, it's not a bad site. Water and electric. It's pretty secluded. It's protected by the wind.
With the campfire heart, my shore limits, embrace the skies. Adventure lives where the wild wind flies. Stay outdoorsy, forever free, living wild with you and me.
Yeah, so site 13, it's not a very large site. You have this road that goes right around your campsite. So the only parking area you really have is this right here. So I don't really even see a opportunity for a tent right there. That's site 13, water and electric. The benefit to it, this site, is it's just right next to the restrooms and the showers. Oh, okay, so I just walked around this little deal. So the little road I said that goes around your campsite is just a little loop around. So I'm walking it right now. You can see the showers behind me. Yeah. So it's a little bigger than I thought. You have like a little loop that goes around your campsite. So I suppose you could probably park on this road right here, especially if you have an RV. Maybe you could pull it in there, possibly. It's not real tight, but it's tight. So an RV would be tough. It has to be a small one. Let's just put it that way. It had to be a small RV. Water and electric, site 13. So this is a little path down off of site 14. That's the crappie house and the boat ramp right there, the dock. Pretty close to you, but still a pretty neat campsite. You're real close to the parking lot, so you know, on a busy weekend, it's going to be noisy. But if you're here midweek, might not see anybody. You never know. Short little walk back up here to the campsite, and there is a decent little area right here. You could put a tent right here, pretty level, pretty flat tent area, right here by the fire ring. This is very nice. That's the way it's set up in here. It's water and electric, 50 amp. And RVs, well, not a big one. Let's just put it that way. Small RV, yeah, you can do it. Car campers, absolutely. Great spot for car camping. That's site 14. I like it. It is right next to the parking lot, like I said. It's pluses and minuses. You have the bathroom right there, but you may have some noise. Yeah, site 15, I like it. It's a nice site. Got water view. A couple of different directions you can see water. Really nice area for a tent right here. Right here, you could definitely put a tent right there. Nice area. Water and electric. Not a horrible walk down to the water from here, but you got a lot of brush to walk through down that and down the steep embankment. But you can see the boat ramp dock right there and the fishing dock. So site 15, I like it. It's a good site. Pretty level. You know, for an RV, because you got to leave room for turnaround here. But I bet you could get an RV in here if you had to. Probably not a real big one. Because you got a tight turn right there. That's the issue. You got a turnaround right there. So probably not a huge RV, but it's pretty level. Yeah, size 16. It's pretty nice. Pretty long little drive here that you could, you know, you could back a small style bumper pull camper in here pretty easy. Not perfectly level, but level enough. You could level it out if you needed to. Water and electric. 16, right next to the parking lot of the boat ramp. But a short walk over to the showers from here and the restroom. Not bad. Site 16. Yeah, site 17. I like it. It's a good site for, there's a good area for tents right here. You could back in a small car camping rig right here. So that's not very level. This site is not level at all, really. You can tell that by my truck's up there. Gosh, at least 15 feet elevation difference. So it's not a level site, and it's right on the edge of the parking lot. But it has water and electric, and a pretty good tent area. Site 18, definitely big enough you could put a big RV here. It's very level, just about any size of fifth wheel. Also, some areas for tents right in here. Right back here you could put a tent. So site 18 is very, very large and level. Water and electric, and definitely get a big rig RV in here. You could even park a bus here if you needed to. Site 18. Water and electric, 30 and 50 amp. Evidently we have issues with the raccoons here. According to our sign. Site 18 though, it's right on the parking lot of the boat ramp. You have the restroom showers across the parking lot from you. But it's not very secluded, but it's definitely a good campsite. Well, we're going to do a quick walk around of the boat ramp area, fishing dock, and the boat ramp, and this is a little day use area. Yeah, it's a big boat ramp. I think they do a lot of fishing tournaments here, and I know that during the summer a lot of the Texas Tech students come over here. It's about the closest body of water there is to Lubbock. So that's campsite number 2 behind me. Give you a little reference what it looks like from the water. Hey, this fishing dock is very nice. This is I bet you could catch a lot of crappie here, catfish, perch, bass. Crappie are 15, 20 feet, huh?
15, 25 feet down.
Okay.
They're hitting jigs, they're hitting minnows, but only a few minutes out of every couple hours.
You got to catch them just right.
Gotta catch them. Yeah.
All right.
But they only have a few minutes. Every few hours they bite.
Oh, their spot, yeah.
Yeah, and they were out there this morning. There was a couple fishing, and they didn't have any luck at all.
Well, I was just talking to that fisherman, and said the bass aren't biting right now, so he's going to try his luck at the crappie. And you heard what he said about the crappie. Said that really normally it's a great crappie fishing place. And he said that he saw them on his fish finder. They're stacked up 15, 20 feet deep. The crappie are. But he said you got to catch them just right during dinner time, I guess, because he said they just won't bite until there's one time. Once they start biting, he said you can catch a limit. So I will be back because I love catching me some crappie. Yeah, so site 19, you could put a small RV in here, a couple tents maybe. A lot of room right here. Water and electric. You are next to the parking lot area. The good news is the restrooms and showers are just right across the parking lot from you. Site 19. Something I noticed about these campsites over here, the 19 through like 25. It appears that they're putting in more campsites over here. I need to follow up on that and see if they are. Because there's some areas that looks like they're building new campsites. Yeah, site 20. It's not a very large site. You could put a tent in here. Possible, I would say. Water and electric here. If you have a real small casita style RV, possible you could put it here. Definitely car camping. It's not perfect level, but it's okay. You could get it level. It's just not a very big site. I mean, like I said, if you have a small rig and you're not on the water, these sites right here, you're not on the water. Yeah, side 21. You could back in a pretty long rig right there. Not horribly unlevel, but it's not perfect either. But you could definitely, if you're good at backing, you could back an RV in here. If not, you could probably have a couple places to put a tent right here at this site. 21. It's right on the edge of the little dirt road though. I mean, it's not a paved road, so, but you could definitely pull up and back in your rig right there for an RV. Water and electric. Side 22. You could put a small size RV in here, probably up to maybe a 30-footer, maybe. Water and electric. Side 23, away from the water a little ways. It's not a very big site. You're going to struggle to find a place to put a tent. Parking, car camping, doable. But there is water and electric here at this site. Yeah, side 24. This is nice. Look at the view. There is a pretty level little area right here. You could put a small tent, and it's really close to the camp. So they could put a tent there. Beautiful view though of the water from where, if you put your tent there. Up here at the camp, at the table, there's some areas you could probably put a tent, but not a lot of areas because you're parking here. I guess you could, put a tent up in your parking area. Now, car camping, rooftop camping, this is a good site for you right here, wide open. You could put a small RV here, no doubt. So yeah, 24 is a good site for that. Only drawback, you have a day use area right here next to you. Let's see what it looks like going walk down to the water. Beautiful Allen Henry Lake. You have trails that go down to the water, so you could bank fish. You can just make out the top of the shelter right there in the middle of the screen for site 25. But look at this. This is not hard at all getting down to this fishing area. Look at this big rock area. Oh, you could definitely do some nice fishing right here. This whole shoreline right here looks great for fishing. Okay, so this is the day use area next to Site 24. You know what? I like it. I like it a lot. You have a beautiful, easy to access fishing area right there. Not just a short walk from your Site 24 campsite. I like it. I don't know. It's almost each time I go to a new site, it's the best one. Which one's going to be the best? Wow. Site 25, y'all. Look at this view at Site 25. Just about any direction you look, you can see the lake. Look at that beautiful view there. Unbelievable. Yeah. It's a walk down to the water from here. No doubt. And then by far it's the furthest one in remote. It's pretty remote getting in here. But this site, y'all, Site 25, amazing views here. Just any direction you see, look, you see a beautiful view. And right here, behind the table, sheltered area, nice place for a tent. So far, this has been a really good one for a tent site right here. I like this site. Site 25, y'all. Got a really nice place for a tent. Now, I will say this. As far as your parking area, you're going to be working on trying to level your vehicle here if you're car camping yeah, I don't even see, there's no way an RV's in here. This is 10 only. But it does have a really good place for a tent. But car camping, I don't know. It's going to be tough. Man, 26. It's nice. It ranks right up there on the view. Same as the others. It's hard to get to the water. And You could put a small tent right here where I'm standing. Yeah, there's areas around here that you could probably get a little small tent right here around your lantern pole. But look at that view. Wow. Side 26, y'all. Man, what a view. I like 26. I will say this about 26. The road getting down in here, it could probably be washed out at times after rains. They do a pretty good job at maintaining these roads though. But it is narrow. You're not going to get an RV in here. But 26, definitely a campsite. But 27, there's an area here you probably could put a tent. So yeah, site 27, it's a really nice site. Picked up some trash here. So you hear me crinkling this bottle around, it's some trash. So right over my shoulder there, you can see site 28 from here. It has equally a really beautiful view at this site. It's a little more closed in and protected from trees than site 28. I like it. You also have a little small area right here next to the table that you could probably put a tent right there. It's not as level. You would have to level it up a little bit. Not horrible. I mean, you could do it, but not as level. I like this site. This is a good one. Not a good access site for the water, though. None of these have been over in this remote area. I don't know, side 28. Amazing view. Right here on the edge of this bluff. It is a little breezy. You don't have much cover, but wow. Just about every direction you look here, you have a view. It's just like some of the others though. So, you know, I don't see any tent sites. I don't know where you would put a tent here. But it is fairly level, not perfect level, but so not so much you wouldn't be able to level up a rig here if you're car camping, or you know, I don't know if I'd get an RV in here. Primitive sites, and they do have trash. Oh, site 29. It's very close to the highway. That's the highway right there. So you're very close to the highway. You're pretty good ways from the water, as you can tell. You'd have to be walking through a lot of the brush and down some steep canyons. But it does have a lantern pole, fire ring, covered patio table. Yeah, campsite 30 is a beautiful, beautiful campsite. Not much for tent space. It is level, but you're a pretty good walk down to the water from here, and it's through a lot of this brush and steep canyons. So, campsite 30. So campsite 31, wow. What a big flat parking area there is right here. You know, rooftop tent, truck tents, any car camping, very level, very clean area. Now I will say this, the road coming in here, it's a little washed out. Not horrible, but what a view at this campsite, y'all. Look at the view back there. I mean, that's amazing. I love this campsite. Site 31. Primitive. Yeah, going down to the water right here is pretty steep. So, not a great access. I mean, you can get there. Don't get me wrong. You can get there, but it's a little bit of a climb. So, but boy, campsite 31 I like a lot. Very, very remote. You saw how close it was from site 29, and I can just make out the top of site 32 structure over there, over the little canyon. Not far away at all. But I love this campsite. This is a very nice, what a view. See, the sun would come up over there in the mornings. Wow. What a view. Sun coming up over there in the mornings. That'd be very nice. This is site 32. Boy, this is really nice. It's very level, very wide open. You have a great view of the lake here. Great view of the lake. This is a primitive site. No water, no electric here. So, you have a fire ring, and you have a lantern pole and a covered picnic table. Right over here are 2 trash cans. One cool thing about this site, there's one single road coming in and out. So there shouldn't be anybody coming in here turning around unless they're just confused. So I like this site. This one's very nice. Well, I do have 4-wheel drive and high clearance. Probably could make it, but I'm gonna err on the side of caution and not do it this time. Maybe the white buffalo can come back and we can take his Jeep down it. From here, I can see a road that goes right about there towards the water, and I'm wondering if that's not Site 33. It's very remote. Site 33 is very remote. It's primitive, obviously. So we'll have to leave that one up for the future to decide whether or not that's, right now the road to get in there takes it off the best list. But it could be the most remote campsite. Speaking of the most remote campsites, I'm going with my best top remote site is going to be site number 25. Yeah, it's just, you have beautiful lake view on each side of you. I really enjoyed site 25. It's primitive, but it's remote. Honorable mentions though, site 32 and 31. Even 30, all three of those right through there are very remote, and they're primitive. Well, all right, y'all, here it is. The best campsite, I think, at the Sam Wahl Recreation Area. That's right, site number 11. Let's go review it. Hey, we're at site number 11. I'm really liking this site, y'all. Has a nice long drive. You'd have to be good at backing the trailer in, but you could definitely back any long rig in here that you want. Water and electric, fire ring, nice little rock feature here with some block from the wind. But look at this, y'all. You have views all the way around here. Look at that. The lake's right there. And then on this side over here is the lake. Lots of that lake access right here. And you're just right by site 11 with this lake access right here. Nice area. If you have a kayak, I think that'd be cool. Put it in right there. You have lots of areas to fish around here. Look at all that. And then let me show you, just right up there. See that? That's site 11 right there. So, well, a few final tips out here. Bring extra water. Sturdy shoes if you're going to do some bank fishing, or some shoes that you don't care about getting wet. You know, be ready for this wind. It's in the cold nights. So if you're out here in the winter, it gets cold. You know, check your permits. Stop in at the office up front, check in, sign in. Pick your campsites carefully. I hope this video helps you decide which one you want to stay in. You know, if you are fishing, just a reminder, you do need a fishing license to fish from the pier. Thanks for joining me out here at Sam Wahl Recreation Area. I hope this video helped you plan your next trip. You know what we say out here, push your limits, embrace nature, and most of all, stay outdoorsy. Thanks for coming along.
Stay outdoorsey, play your part, carry on with the campfire heart, push your limits, embrace the skies, adventure lives where the wild wind flies. Stay outdoorsy, forever free, living wild with you and me.